What about it, guys? You guys ready to get Tuesday going here? A little late. I still didn't get it done, but I was over watching True Duo's video, and I didn't catch it in time, so I'll have to finish watching it. Uh, Too much. Anyway, so a little bit crazy was the first one in the house. Scott Jacobs is in here, Over the Hill RV, and Captain Jack Scrapper. Mel and Nettie, with Mel Nettie living free, zip codeless. Uh, Artist on the road, and Weekend RVing. James stopping in. I guess it's James, because I seen a video this morning. Little Miss Millie getting ready to go in. She is a true YouTuber, and I want to say that a true warrior too. I mean, she is still smiling this morning. Couldn't see it. You couldn't see her smile through the mask, but you could tell that she was still being strong and going at this head on. That's all you can do. And but she is taking this battle. She's taking the battle to the fight to the battle, I guess, as the saying goes. And so she's going to do really good. I know she's a warrior, and she's going to recover quick, and she's going to get through these next few surgeries or whatever all she had to do good. So uh, I am assured of that. So she is scared, I bet, James. Who wouldn't be in that situation? So a lot of times we're scared of the process. And I've had several surgeries in my lifetime, and being scared of the process is the worst part, I think. But she's got a big support group with James and with her mom. I think her mom's going to come and help, and that's going to be good as well. So, we got a good show for tonight. I'm just going to go ahead and tell y'all right now. We are going to, I was making a thumbnail on it, and I thought I had it done, and I forgot and left something off, but we are going to have a great co-host tonight. You don't see them in here in the mornings because they don't get up this early. But we're going to have Lucy and maybe the whole gang together there at Whoa Nelly RV Adventures. Uh, I talked to Lucy last night on our late night party, and she's going to be co-hosting tonight's show with me, and we're going to talk about their channel, and we're going to also do some pop-up interviews. So if you want your channel featured, hang out tonight, because we may bring you up on the screen and feature your channel. We got an hour and a half, and so good chance that anybody that wants to be featured can come up. So we're going to have a little fun showcasing a few channels. Hopefully, maybe we can do some small channels. That's our main goal. I'm going to send out a couple emails and see if we can get a couple more channels for sure to come in. But we have plenty of time with an hour and a half and to be able to do that. So maybe we can introduce some new people to each other and maybe do a little growing. So there's our crazy RV life. But so what else was I going to say? Oh, I got some mail in uh yesterday. Y'all don't know that lady, do you? We had a hoot with her last night. Box Van D's a hoot. Now I'm telling you, we had a good time. Had a real good time last night hanging out with everybody. Go over here and check something out. I've got to get over and watch Happy Place Camping's new magnet video. Any of you guys been over there to watch it yet? Let me get back over here. I was checking on some stuff. It's amazing how long they're holding up watch hours. They give me one watch hour from yesterday to today. And yesterday we done probably 60 or 70 watch hours. And I know it takes a day or two, but they're a few days behind. So every day we do more than an hour. So there's Thrifty Angela coming in. So don't forget, any of you new guys that's going to start live streaming, or even if you're just hanging out on live streams, if you're looking for a mic, we got the Fine deal. The links in the description. If I remember to put the description in there, I forgot last night when we done the party. But anyway, you can save about $20 over what it cost at eBay. So, and when you buy through there, you get a 2-year warranty and you get it shipped pretty quick. Nettie ordered one the first day. She actually got hers cheaper. They went up about $3 since Nettie bought hers. But you save about $20 over eBay. You get it shipped quick, and you get a 2-year warranty with it direct from the company. So if you're, and you don't have to buy this mic. You can buy any mic as long as you click through the link in the description. And our channel gets a little bit of money. Nettie's mic's going to be delivered today. If you get this kit like I got, it's a T669. It comes with the boom brackets, like it's hanging over right here. Plus, it comes with a tripod, so you can just set it on your table. But anyway, you can get anything you want. But we have that affiliate now with Fi-Fi, and I'm tickled to death because I really only want stuff. Well, that's all I ever really want is to be able to help you guys and to save money. And so I was ecstatic. I was afraid by having a buy it direct that we wouldn't be able to save any money. But when I got to looking it up, we're going to be able to save a lot of money. And we're buying it straight from the company, so we don't have to worry about the seller we're buying from. So there's living the silver life. For everybody that just came in, tonight we're going to have Lucy with Whoa Nelly RV Adventures. It's going to be my co-host on the tonight Tuesday night show. That comes on at 9:30 Eastern. We go an hour and a half. And so we're going to preview their channel, and then we're also going to do some pop-up interviews. So any of you guys that's in the chat wants your channel previewed or presented to everybody, get up there and have a chance to talk about your channel, show up tonight, because I'll just randomly pick people out. I'm going to try to pick channels out that are fairly new, that have low sub count, so we can help people. All of us guys that's got 800 or 900 subs, we've pretty much met everybody in this community, but maybe not. We may have somebody come in at 800 or 900 that we've never met. So don't know exactly how I'm going to pick them out, but I'll probably look through and try to help somebody. And we'll have an hour and a half, so we'll probably be able to pull up several people. But I'm going to send out a couple of emails. Mike and MJ told me about some channels. I thought they might be in here today. One of them's in here quite a bit. And so also, you guys get a chance, go over to our Facebook page. I'm going to link I want y'all to look at our Facebook page and see what y'all think about that being our new design. I tried it on YouTube, but I'm gonna have to get somebody to help me on the YouTube art because it didn't come out right. Let me get so I'm going to so you guys get a chance. I put that link in there. You guys get a chance. It's living the silver life. Our live stream tonight starts at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. So I don't know what time that is for you. Uh, so, but the link I just posted brings up all of our social media for Daydream. Click on the Facebook link, guys. If y'all, or just take a few seconds to do that. Check out the banner and see what y'all think about the new banner. Uh, I think that's the direction we're going to go to in our all of our artwork. We're trying to nail down what our permanent artwork will be. Uh, so let me know what y'all think about that. There comes Doreen Brannon in. So yeah, so if y'all want y'all's channel, there's Mike and MJ's RV Adventure. I was telling everybody that tonight we're gonna have pop up channels. In other words, I'm gonna pick channels out of the chat, and we're gonna bring them up, and we're gonna introduce them to everybody and showcase some channels. Maybe show some of their videos, and that's how we got going. MJ and them noticed us, and they promoted us on their channel, and they sent us to Blue Wave, and he promoted us, and so we want everybody to grow. And our co-host tonight's gonna be Lucy with Whoa Nelly RV Adventures. So she is a hoot. Y'all love her. Most of you guys know her already. And I've sent out some emails, and I'm gonna see if I can get some more people in. It's tough lately getting people to respond. So I was hoping some of them might be in here today. But we're gonna have fun tonight, and Lucy, y'all, if y'all have not met Lucy, y'all love her, and she comes. She's been testing the waters and popping up on the live stream with us on the late night parties, and she was on last night with us. So, but y'all will love her. So, and she's gonna co-host with me, and we're gonna interview some people and just have some fun. Um, so yeah. So Nettie will be dropping the link for the Fi-Fi deal. Uh oh no, the internet's killing you, our crazy RV life. That's been tough lately for a lot of people. Doreen, oh okay. Doreen, are you talking about the Fi-Fi link? Or are you talking about the link for tonight? Uh, we can do both. Oh, I haven't posted a link for tonight yet. I'll have to post that later. You'll have to have all the notifications on because I didn't know until last night who my co-host was going to be. So y'all just be watching for it today. It'll be on my channel. So 9:30 Eastern, y'all just log in. Y'all see the link. My Facebook post didn't work. Hang on. I've got to find my page. Well, it didn't work, did it? Let me try that again. Nettie, can you copy my link? I think what it is I'm doing it on my phone, and it is not showing me to be a moderator for some reason. Uh, can you copy that link I just posted about my social media and see if you can repost it and see if it works? I think it's just not allowing me to post links. And I might be able to do it on here. I don't think so. I'm going to see if I can. Oh, let me see. I'm going to try it here now. So, let me find a place to copy the link. Yeah, Nettie just posted the Facebook link. I need to figure out how to do this. Yeah, now I'm cooking with grease. So, this is something that Meant to Be RV is going to do a video on in a few days. Something that Meant to Be RV. So this, for some reason, it's not letting me do links. I don't know why. I'm copying the link right off of Linktree, and it's not working. I don't know. All right, I'll work on that later. Anyway, y'all can see the banner over there on Facebook. It's Daydream's Facebook page. It's what I wanted y'all to look at. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. I think that's going to be the new logos for everything we do. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think. I done that yesterday. I was afraid to do too much Uganda stuff, afraid that people would think that's all we do. So I don't know. All right, Captain Jack Scrapper, your mask came there. Great. Your sticker is installed as well. Thank you, Captain Jack. Everybody's got their coffee going. Let's get this wound back up. We've been dragging all morning. Let's get this going on here. And been doing some private texting over here with other channels. I love that, by the way. So anytime y'all want to private, all you have to do is email me. It comes up on my phone. Let me go over here to find my page. Like I say, I always keep a page brought up. Man, I love that artwork on RV Expeditions. That is some kind of sun right there now. That is really cool. So this looks like a new channel. I was already subscribed to it. You guys might want to check them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos. So I watched, let me see the one I watched here. Oh yeah, I remember watching it. My computer is messed up, but whoops. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I guess I just deleted that. I'll have to do that again. I'm having a rough morning, guys. So y'all go check out this RV Expedition, Mari and Carl USRV. That's a pretty cool channel. I remember watching their video about their bounder that they have, and I remember watching it. It's been a few weeks back, I guess, since I watched it. But they got a cool intro of a compass, and man, that is just somewhat cool. It's got uh, like a real compass. It's a animated compass, but it's a moving and it's pretty cool. But anyway, you guys go over there and check that out. Uh, and check out their videos and see if we can help them out and get them some subscribers in here. Uh, I was gonna look and see. They got 9 subscribers. Surely we can get them up to 20 or so this morning. Uh, I can't remember. I was trying to think. Y'all know me. I get a little distracted, but uh, got so much going on. My phone's going off, and the window blinds are open, and got too many squirrels running around. But I was trying to think where I met this RV Expeditions at, but anyway, they got just a very few videos, but I'm sure they would like to meet a bunch of new people. So go over there and check them out. They had 9. Let's see how high we can get them up. You guys look at them. If y'all like them, subscribe to them. RV Expeditions tonight. While I'm thinking about it, tonight we're going to do pop-up interviews on our night show. Starts at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. And you guys come hang out, and I'll try to bring y'all up on the screen, and we'll show some of you video clips and introduce y'all. We have a bigger crowd on our Tuesday night show. Generally, we have around 30 people. The morning show is growing so much, it's about as big as the night show. But tonight, we're going to do a lot of pop-up interviews, and we're going to have our co-host, Lucy, from Whoa Nelly RV Adventures, is going to be with us. So we have an hour and a half on our Tuesday night show, and it'll be fun. You guys come and hang out, and we might even pull y'all up on the screen and let y'all tell about your channel. Thanks, Mike and MJ. Who didn't get the notifications? So did Rhonda D? Did you do it live? I didn't get notified if you did. I missed some other channels coming in there. Y'all be praying for Diana. Jerry is in the hospital with her. He's been allowed to come in and be with her. So, but I think she's still a sick lady. So, y'all hang in there and uh, pray with them, pray for them, and just be thinking about them when you get a chance. There's Cindy Cat Niece coming in here. So Scott Jacobs, come up here and tell us something new we hadn't heard. Maybe that'll get my mind going in the right direction. I put the link down there. Come up here and tell us about something. Tell us about your rig, about getting it out. And I think I seen where you got your rig out and going. I've been so busy lately. We'll wait and see if Scott can come up, talk to us, and give us the rundown. By the way, if y'all haven't had a chance, you need to go out and check out Uncle Lisa Productions' new video. You ready, Scott? What about it, wild man? Morning.
Hello,
how are
hello.
you?
Doing good, Gary. Good morning,
So
everyone.
You got that RV out yet?
No, it's in the shop. I'm gonna step outside because there's an echo indoors.
Okay.
Take y'all outside. The transmission is going to be completely rebuilt, and they're working on getting the parts for it, Gary.
Well, maybe it won't be too long.
Turn up my volume. Is there an echo?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, good. They say by Friday, but I'm not going to have any expectations. When it gets done, it'll get done. And I'll probably hang out here in Little Rock for a little while.
Yeah, so you're not at the dealership that messed it up, are you? You're at a different one, right?
No, the dealership that messed it up, they didn't do it on purpose. Things happen. What's sad about it is the way that they handled the situation.
Right.
So that was in Memphis. I made it to Little Rock, and it's here in Little Rock. And these guys at Crane Ford they're awesome, and they're going to take care of me.
Well, that's good. That's good. So, so you initially went in and had it serviced, right?
Yeah. So as I was driving cross country, I noticed a small leak coming from underneath, and doing a little research, I determined that it was the front seal on the transmission. And as soon as I saw that transmission leak, I said, okay, this needs to get repaired before I go any further. And they diagnosed the RV, cost an arm and a leg for the labor work, and that's kind of what hurts. So that's what stings a little bit, is the parts for the repairs, just the front rear seals, were right around $300, but the labor for the work was over $2,500, $2,700. And that's what, and that's what stings so much. I accepted the cost of the repairs and expected that, okay, this is what the number is. This is what it's going to cost. Go with the flow, do what you need to do. And when it's done, you'll be back on the road. So that's why it hurt so much. I made it 150 miles, and now here I am enjoying Little Rock, Arkansas. It's a great place. I'm going to hook up with Woodcutter here soon. I got kind of depressed, and I sent him a text message that I don't want to be around an amazing people like that with my head not quite clear right now. So I wanted to raise my vibration a little bit before I hook up with Woodcutter.
Yeah. I think Troubadour, they live in Arkansas. I don't know what part of Arkansas.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Their video, you guys, if you didn't see their video this morning, whew, that's I had a couple tears.
Yeah, I'm nearly all the way through it. I hadn't seen all of it yet. I was running behind this morning, getting everything done and getting everything going, but yeah, it's been wild. That Jerry and Diana been together since day one, nearly. I want to think they've known each other like forever, and that's their first date to each other that was their first date. to anybody, was to each other.
Is that better?
Yep.
Yeah, you know, it was really cool to watch a video. They showed some photos that I had never seen before of Jerry and Diana, and that was really cool.
Yep. They're good people. I hate it that I really have never got to know Diana. I've known Jerry a lot, but I never got to know Diana before she got sick. We
You want
all
me to
come.
spin you?
Do
You
what?
want me to spin you around here? You can see the lake behind us. Not sure if
So,
you can see it or not.
so
There's the
are
ducks.
you staying at a hotel?
No, this is a hostel. It's a retired firehouse that they've turned into a museum slash hostel. The price is right. It's $31 a night. That's affordable for me right now after paying that amount of money for
Right.
the repairs on the RV. And it's cool. There's some really cool people that have come through. The volunteer. It's run by volunteers, and there were two volunteers when I got here. The one volunteer, she moved on to Memphis, but there's another volunteer here that's kind of running the show 24/7, and he's a kindred soul, really nice guy.
Yeah. Good deal. It looked like a nice place. You were showing it the other day, I think, in one of your videos.
Yeah, there's a lot of I think just because it's a museum, I haven't done a full video on the place. But I've tried to get in some photos and some backgrounds of it. It's really cool to see. There's a lot of history on the walls in terms of photography. They have artifacts here from the World Trade Center. They have a piece of glass and some marble, and they have a sheared off big thick rivet from the World Trade Center, and a lot of information about the fires that have happened here around Little Rock. There was a big butane gas fire that I believe it took out the entire fire department. I can't remember what year it was, but a
Wow.
lot of cool stuff around here. Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
I can't
Scott,
see the chat.
somebody's asking a question. Do you get a private room? Doreen was
It's
asking.
not a it's not a private room. It's a bunk room. There are 16 bunk beds. When I came in, I was the first one here. There was another gentleman who came in, and he stayed for about 4 nights. There were 4 of us that all showed up on the same day. There have been a total of 6 come through, but mostly the one woman that's here, she has the whole room to herself. It's a little bit smaller on the woman's side, but the men's side, there's 16 bunks, 2 showers, bathroom stall, and a urinal. And but I've had it 2 nights now. I've had it to myself.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So is it close into town so you can walk to wherever you need to go?
Yeah, it's about so we're on Commerce and 9th Street, and the River Market is about 9 blocks down. And I joked with Captain Jack the other day. It's Clinton Boulevard that runs. Good grief, I'm not sure what north, west, south, and east are, but it runs along the river. And I made a joke about being on Clinton Boulevard, and Captain Jack and we've had some banter about that. It's kind of funny. But there's the downtown area. There's restaurants around. There's grocery stores around, and that park is right there by the river. And there's several bridges, really pretty bridges. It was really cool the other day. The Blue Angels flew over. They did 3 laps over Little Rock, and smoke on. And it was appreciation for the healthcare workers, and that was really cool.
Yeah, that would be.
I feel
Yeah.
like I'm talking a million miles an hour here. I'm a little nervous being up here, but I had to break the ice, right? So thank you, Gary.
Well, we should have done had you up here. Hey, Box Van D just come in. Look what I got in
I
the
did.
mail. I got some Box Van D swag.
I don't know what I did, Gary. I hit the chat button. Oh, at least I got you back. I can't see the chat, guys.
Yeah, it's hard to do anything on a phone, ain't it?
Yeah. I missed my laptop. It's in the RV.
Oh no, you should have got it out.
You know, I just grabbed my my backpack and like enough clothes for 3 days. What's cool, at least they have a washer and dryer here, and I can do my laundry here. But I literally grabbed nothing except for I didn't have shampoo or nothing. Um, but it's okay. I'll get back to it.
Yeah, that ain't the worst roughing that you've ever done, I'm sure.
No, no, this is okay. This is cool. And I'm getting the message. It's time to slow down a little bit. I was trying to just shoot from coast to coast, and I think I need to slow down a little bit and enjoy the road, enjoy the journey.
Yeah. So somebody, you might have been telling us on another channel, but somebody said that you're retired.
Yeah, so I use the term retired. I spent 25 plus years in the career of radiology. It was it was awesome. I traveled all over the place, worked in many different hospitals. I worked with some of the greatest radiologists, cardiologists, neurologists on the in the U.S. and outside of the U.S. I took a job after, kind of like Natasha does. I traveled for 5 years in radiology, and CAT scan is my profession, and traveled for 5 years. And then I took a job with Toshiba Medical American Systems, and I need to breathe for a second here. Um, I took a job with Toshiba and worked with them for 5 years, traveling around and training cardiologists, radiologists, technologists how to use the CT scanners. It was the era where the 64 slice CT scanner came to life, and that opened up a whole new world for cardiographic angiography. Um, After 5 years with Toshiba, I joined a software company called Vital Images, and I wound up catching my breath.
You're doing
um,
good.
Thanks. Um, I worked with Vital Images and wound up getting into research and ended up managing the clinical research department. So I worked with Hopkins, Harvard, um, UCLA, NYU, Brigham and Women's. And it was just really, really great career. In 2016, my health deteriorated, and I went out on disability. So I use the term retired, um, but I'm out on disability from 2016.
Yeah. So now you're just going to take up the road and live life a little bit.
Yeah, I really had a good time in Georgia, and I started a business there doing computer work. I was managing a social media site for my friend Sheila Thurman, and I did that for a while. I had about 3 clients, and I said to myself, you know what, uh, this is cool, this is good, but it got to be too much. And I said, you know what, the West has been calling, and I'm going to answer that call. So I put the technical stuff aside, and that kind of just led me to start my YouTube channel. You know, I was doing videos for Sheila, editing and managing her channel and everything. And what she went off when this COVID thing started, she went off on her own, and we had no choice. You know, she learned how to edit her videos and put out her own videos. And I said, you know what, I'm kind of bored. Might as well make a video. And
Right.
so it's been fun to watch um, the growth of my own channel. I remember telling Dee, I'm not really looking for subscribers. It's just for fun. And Dee told me, well, don't. She said, you'll be surprised how many subscribers you get. And I
Oh,
think I'm
yeah.
115 now. So that's cool. That's really cool.
That's pretty good. Well, you've just now really stepped up your game as far as how many videos you put out too, and that'll help.
Yeah, at first it was just kind of something to do. And it was just fun. I really haven't, I'm just kind of like throwing stuff together and adding some music and just playing around with it a little bit. And what's so cool is that the subscribers inspire me. You know, they're asking me, how's things going? How's things going? And I'm like, I have to answer. I got to put a video out and let these guys know what's going on.
The best YouTube channel is a living story. Like it's great to have something featured, but if you live your life through your YouTube channel, that's the best channel.
Yeah, you know, I really, out of all the channels, well, they're all great channels. I just love them all. But two that I really look forward to is Bob's Adventure and Gina Payne. Those guys are just so fun to watch every day.
Scott Box Van D is inviting you on to her live, I think, this Sunday. If you want to do an interview on her live stream Sunday, I think y'all get together. So, but can you see
what touch base, Steve?
Can you see that?
Yes, I see that. Yeah, I'll shoot you an email, D.
So,
maybe I won't talk so fast.
You're doing good. You're doing good. That's how I got started doing lives, my own lives, is I was on a bunch of other lives. Like I would go from one to the other. Hey, let's let James from Weekend Art hang tight right there, Scott.
Yep.
Mr. James, I figured you'd be headed to work right now.
I just wanted to come in here and tell Scott that we have to go have lunch together when he goes through Oklahoma. We're excited to see him.
Yeah, for sure.
Scott,
Definitely.
you went black. I don't know what happened, but you went black.
Right.
Maybe
there you go. Go ahead, James.
Well, I'm not working today. They put my wife's surgery to outpatient. So crazy that they did a hysterectomy and they did a overnight, but they're doing the both mastectomy and they're sending her home.
Wow.
They want her to be in her comfortable own bed.
Well, that makes sense.
So I'm not going to work today or tomorrow. So she just texted me, I got to go. They're starting the IV. So crazy.
How long did they say it would take?
6 to 8 hour surgery.
So you have to be at the hospital the whole time she's in surgery?
No, I'm at home. I'm in our camper.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, do you have to be at the hospital?
No, she's going to call me, and then, to get discharged there, it takes an hour or so. So it'll be, when she tells me to go, I'll just start heading that way and pick her up. She told me to bring her some pillows and a butt cushion. And man, I'm just afraid to drive because you know how they are after surgery. Every little bump you hit, I feel like I'm going to get hit by her.
Yeah. I don't know.
So I got to put a lot of cushion over there.
So have they started her surgery?
They just started the IV just now.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. So
she should be asleep here any second, and then they're going to start it. They're not even going to contact me until it's done. So
about
crazy.
4 or 5 o'clock for you then.
Yeah. So I just wait here, I guess.
Well, I figured, yeah. Well, I got your text this morning like you was going to work, so I figured you was going to work while she was in surgery.
I was going to work. I got there and I couldn't work, and then she called me, and I'm like, I'm just going to go home. There's no reason for me to be there. I can't do anything anyways. They won't let me sell any cars because they don't want me to screw anything up because I'm new.
Yeah.
So I can't sell any cars, so I don't make any money. So there's no sense to stand there when all this going on. So I'm just going to go back on Friday or on Thursday.
Yeah. I think you'll do good at selling cars.
Yeah, Thursday and Friday, Saturday it'll be busier and more customers, so I'll get to follow the salespeople around and learn what I'm supposed to be doing because I've been doing retail store manager for like 30 years, so I know that. I don't know this. I feel kind of lost, so I need help.
Right.
They don't pay me an hourly wage. They pay me a monthly wage, so I get paid a certain amount of money per month. They divided it into 2 paychecks. It's not very big, but they do pay you. It don't matter if you're there for 2 hours a day or 70 hours, a week or whatever. You get paid that, but what you get paid off of really is cars, selling cars.
Yep. Yeah, I've been there and done that. They
So the
paid
big-
us back in the day. Of course, I'm talking about this was in the 90s.
Mhm.
We got paid base commission only, but we were guaranteed minimum wage, right? But if
Mhm.
they ever wrote you a check so you
Mhm.
could meet minimum wage, it come out of your next commission check.
Really?
Yep. So basically, we were commissioned, but they had to pay you at least minimum wage. But if they ever paid you because you didn't sell anything, they would take out what they had to pay you out of your next big check.
Yeah, this one they pay you $1,000 a month. No, yeah, $1,000 a month, and you get 30% of your profit, pretty much.
Yeah.
And if you sell, they have Hyundais and they have Dodges. If you sell a Hyundai gives you $50 per car. So you get paid from Hyundai and you get paid from the dealership. And Dodge gives you a check too. I don't know. The amount is different depending on the car.
Nettie said if you work in the service department as an advisor, that's where the money is.
Yeah.
Probably what it is, they sell extended warranties and stuff, I guess. I bet Nettie would be a beast to run into at a sales office. What y'all think?
Yeah.
Scott like that.
Nettie's beautiful people.
Boss man said I won't be able to work. She's gonna go stay at her mom. So when I pick her up today, and I'm gonna take her to her mom's tonight, and bring all of her Filipino food so she can eat there with her mom. And she's gonna stay there for a week so she can take care of her.
Okay. I was wondering. I thought y'all had said that mother-in-law was coming to be with y'all, but I thought that'd get.
Yeah, in a camper. She's gonna go there so that her mom can watch her and take care of her and for a week, and then by that time she'll be able to get up and walk around and stuff, so it'll be a little easier. Which she's putting on a pretty good confident face, but she's pretty scared in the background.
She looked good this morning. I mean, she looked like she could fight a battle this morning.
I didn't even know she posted the video, and Blake called me and he's like, "What's Millie doing laying on the hospital bed?"
She's a true YouTuber. I mean, I'm telling you what, when she gets done, like when y'all get when she gets completely done and all the surgeries are over and she's recovered, y'all need to edit a video together of the journey, like from start to the day y'all told the community versus all the way to the end, because she's going to have a lot of video clips.
I know. I think my phone is full of videos that she keeps putting on there, and it's just, I'm like, hang on, we can't put out like 10 videos today. We gotta
yes, you can. The world wants to know.
She's ready to. We have a lot of videos ready to go, but it's like, man, we need to calm down on that. So
no, everybody loves seeing her because it makes everybody rest easy to know that she's still, confident and charging ahead.
All right, so the hospital, I guess, has a texting thing. They said you're signed up to receive procedure information, so she must have signed me up for them to text me whenever anything happens. So
she probably just went to sleep, and so she's just waking up.
Actually, I gotta go. Hang on one second, okay? I'll be back.
Those guys are awesome.
Oh man, I mean, she's a super trooper, ain't she?
She's just incredible.
Yeah, she for what she's going through to still, I mean, smile and to still want to keep everybody connected the little 40-second video this morning makes everybody feel better because she's, had that confident, I guess those confident eyes. We didn't get to see her smile, but you could tell that she was ready to go.
Yeah, I think she knows it. We're all there with her.
Yeah. And that may be the reason she liked doing the videos, to bring us all together, to bring us in there with her,
Yeah.
There comes our epic RV adventure.
Morning,
Come on
Michael.
up. Michael, come on up. Tell us something new. I know it's Michael because Shelly's working, because I didn't talk to Shelly this morning. Shelly is volunteering. I thought Michael, he might not be able to, but maybe he can. So what's next when we get the RV fixed, Scott? Where we headed off to then? Uh-oh, we're in trouble now. Uh-oh. She's done laughing. I'm worried because now we got Michael and Box Fan D at the same time. You ready, Box Fan D? You ready, Michael?
Yeah.
Lord, look at this panel.
Oh, goodness. I'm still in bed. I'm still
if there was ever a motley crew.
Oh,
hang on, I gotta
here comes James back. We got the wrecking crew now.
I'm on the phone. This is terrible. I may have to get off and put on my computer.
Well, it looks good.
But I can't maneuver this.
I like that shirt.
Alabama.
Alabama, baby.
There you go.
It's even spelled right.
Yeah. Would have had to watch Happy Place Diaries last night to get that joke, I guess. That was wicked. All those tags misspelled.
I know.
Michael was telling us last night that a bunch of recruits, when they got their dog tags, every one of them on their religion was messed up in some way, shape, or form. Had them as atheists instead of Catholics and all kind of stuff. It was crazy.
Misspelled Baptist.
I missed something fun.
They misspelled Baptist. That was a big one too.
Yeah.
It was Baipist or something like that.
Oh.
The Southern accent was built into it.
Apparently, yeah, that's exactly right.
Living the Silver Life said, "Cool shirt, Michael."
Thank you. I'm actually typing, so I can't look in the chat right now. So, but I am listening. I honestly just woke up. I woke up this morning with a bad headache because of the tropical depression, barometric pressure dropping, and all that fun stuff. So.
Our air conditioning.
I'm gonna drop out and come back in. I can get my laptop.
All right. See, I thought it was doing pretty good, but I guess she was holding the camera.
So how's your thing going, Scott? Are they got you fixed up or?
Yeah, I talked to them last week, and they're just looking for parts. They're going to completely rebuild the transmission, and they're trying to get I think it's a bushing for the front pump seal. And when I talked to them Thursday or Friday, they said they were shooting for this Friday, but there's no promises, and I'm not going to have any expectations. For me, the biggest relief is that they're going to cover the cost of it. That's really what was kind of weighing heavy on me. I had just spent pretty much my emergency fund for the repairs in Memphis. And so I was really nervous. I didn't know what I was going to do if they were going to come back to me with a $10,000 bill to repair this transmission.
Yeah.
So they said Friday. I have no expectations. Whenever it gets done, it'll get done, and I'll just hang out until then.
Yeah, I don't think there's, when we were looking at RVs and stuff, we looked at Class A's and Class C's and B's and fifth wheels and travel trailers and everything. We had a travel trailer at first, and we were going to go to a Class C. I don't think there's really advantage over one or the other. I mean, yeah, if your house breaks, then you have to bring your house in. But if your RV breaks, you're stuck out here. You got to bring it in too. So it's it's the same thing, I think. So
I think RV on the Wayside got their RV out yesterday.
nice.
Yeah, Donovan sent me a message. He said they took it out on the highway and it runs and feels and looks better than it did before.
Okay.
Well, the good thing, Scott, you paid a lot of money to get that seal replaced, but now that amount of money you paid to get the seal replaced was basically a brand new transmission. So actually, even though it's been a headache and a nightmare, actually you come out on top of this deal, other than a few sleepless nights. But
yeah, there'll be a 2-year parts and labor warranty on it when it's done.
No, that's awesome.
Good.
Yeah.
So that worked out pretty good. Well, until you're out of a little bit spent with the hotel room and all. So did you got your tip jar set up on your YouTube channel, didn't you?
I put it on one channel. Being on the phone is it's a pain in the butt for me. I don't like to try and mess around with my channel on the phone.
Yeah.
So I added it in the description of the one video, I believe, in the park. But I haven't put it into the channel yet.
And I got to put mine on the about page. I keep forgetting to put it on my about page, but you'd be surprised, people just sitting around. I got a text from Jerry yesterday. Somebody sent him some in his to help cover the hotel room. So he was crying and telling me about how awesome our community is. And I know he don't mind me telling this, but he's been really moved. And I know James and Millie has been too. And I was shocked that we have raised the money we had for Millie, considering what we just come out of that one for James and Diana. And I'm just blown away in the economy that our world is in, not our country. You ready, D? I was amazed at the way our economy is in our world, that we were able to raise the money we've raised. I was amazed. You got a echo going, Miss D.
Okay, hang on. I hear it.
Got a echo going, Miss D.
Okay, hang on. I hear it. There. Is that better?
I think you're doing good.
Okay.
Yeah. When I open up
can't have any other tabs open when I do stream. Any tab open, it causes an echo.
So, James, your mother-in-law lived there close to where y'all are at?
She lives in Oklahoma City, like a suburb of Oklahoma City. That's about an hour and 15 minutes away from us. So not too bad.
So has Millie ever, I was listening the other day, but I couldn't hear good. I've been having some issues. I don't know if it's my hearing aids or what, but some channels I have a hard time hearing. Has Millie ever done a video on how her and her family wound up here? If not, that would make a great video, wouldn't y'all think?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
It would be. And I got some good video clips. I recorded her becoming a citizen and the process of going through when you go to become a citizen, they go and they announce like each country, and you get up and they all clap for you, and it's like amazing the different places, people, and it's just it was a cool thing to see with everybody with the flag and doing the Pledge of Allegiance for the first time and stuff. But I do have all that on on my phone.
That's gonna be cool. You're gonna have to make a video out of that.
Yeah, that's a big thing, and I think that a lot of Americans don't realize what we have, and I know we talk about it and people talk about it a lot, but coming from the experience of a third world country and people getting to come here and become an American, it's a pretty cool thing.
I've been to Uganda a lot, and I've got friends that are just trying to get travel visas and can't. I can't imagine what it would be like to come from a third world country and actually get to be a citizen.
You know, I've never met a Filipino that wasn't a hard worker and a go-getter. They have great attitudes. They've had a rough life. They don't even see it that way. They're just, Millie is so positive. She's a sweetheart. I just love her. She's got a great attitude.
We know now why James snatched her up when he had the opportunity. James is like me. We married way up. We married out of our league.
Well, I'm married way down, and that's why I'm not married.
People tell me all the time, they're like, how did you get so lucky? I'm like, what? And they're like, your wife, she's just beautiful. And why did she marry you? And I'm like, man, why does everyone get how ugly I am all the time?
That's cute. Well, she got a pretty good prize too. You seem like a really nice guy, James. Very sweet.
Thank you.
So, you know, it works both ways. Called give and take.
Yep.
Yeah.
So y'all don't forget, I always assume everybody in the chat done heard me give this spiel, but Nettie is posting Weekend RVing's tip jar. Everybody that puts at least $10 in it will get a free breast cancer awareness mask. We have them with black elastic and white elastic. And so the black one is for the guys supporting the ladies, and the white one is for the ladies supporting the ladies. And so all you have to do is donate $10 to Weekend RVing's tip jar. Go to Daydream about nice things. Shoot me an email. Show me that you made the donation. And we'll not only give you a mask, but we'll ship it to you free in the United States.
That's right. Yeah.
So,
hey, Scott, if you email me, I will send you my phone number so we can talk over the phone about the interview. Okay?
Okay. Yep, we'll do.
All right.
So, but anyway, so yesterday we were blessed, or James and Millie were blessed to receive a substantial amount of donations that pushed us over we're over 2,600 now.
Wow.
I think so.
And so that exceeded our first goal, or that exceeded the $2,500 goal. But I want to just say this: if any of y'all still got an extra 10 or 20 bucks, there's gonna be a lot of expenses that James and Millie goes through. Those that wasn't in here, James lost his job in the middle of all this. And so he started a new job, but for a while it's not going to pay near what he was making. And he hasn't told me that, but I can tell by reading through the lines that until he starts selling some cars, he's not going to be, I'm real sure, where he was with the job he had. And
it's a good thing he lives cheap like we do in like I should say, like I do in a small home.
100%. The best thing that happened is we sold our house and got out of that mortgage and got out of that big electric bill and big cable bill and all that.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah, I live.
Isn't that a good feeling?
Were you able to draw unemployment at all?
I filed for it, and I've had 5 weeks of pending. It says pending.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and you call them, and there's we're over. They're swamped with phone calls right now to call back later. So I haven't got nothing. So it's like I got to take a little bit of a paycheck rather than nothing, you know.
So to jump on something else, I'm excited to start promoting here in a few days.
Oh Lord, not again.
No, this is Michael, our epic RV adventures. This
What?
is their deal. When they release their the deal they're working on, we're going to help promote it as well. And so,
Okay.
our epic RV adventure, Happy Place Diaries, and Wayward Wags has got a big event coming up. Toward here in a few more days, they'll be releasing it, and I've been excited. I've done text them and told them that we wanted to be a part of it, and so I'm excited. We're going to get to help some vets. I think we got 3 vets helping vets.
Are you able to talk about that?
A little bit, but I got to share something with you first.
Okay,
My
go ahead.
daughter just called. She's in Texas. This has nothing to do with anything we're talking about, but I need opinions. So
Okay.
everybody get your opinion hat on.
Nobody in here has an opinion.
No, not me.
Well, especially, I'm going to say especially D. But
Yeah.
So in Texas, where my daughter lives, there was this little girl who was hit by a car, and she spent a lot of time in the hospital. That's bad, right? I mean, everybody would agree with that. We're still on that same page. No different opinions yet. So she's coming home, I think today or tomorrow. So the neighborhood she lives in thought it would be a good idea to organize, in this spirit of, social distancing, COVID, we're all going to die, hysteria that we're in. For the girl who was hit by a car and almost died, let's have a drive-by parade in front of her house and honk the horns and wave at her as we drive by.
How cool. I've seen a couple of those on video on YouTube. I had a friend that
not for car accident
it's
victims.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
it's
but I haven't seen it for
wonderful.
car accident victims. That's my thing, because that's what made me cringe. I mean, the person gets hit by a car, and they're going to have cars going by banging their horns as they drive by their house. That could be a little traumatic. That could be a little traumatic.
I think I don't think the cars sorry are gonna affect her emotionally. I think that the overwhelming support is gonna affect her more.
I hope so. I
think I would do it different, and I didn't see it this way until I started hanging out with Michael at our Epic RV Adventure and Wayward Wags and some of these guys that were injured in combat and faced those issues. Yeah, Misty Pruitt is saying it, PTSD. I think how I would do it, I would call ahead, tell mom or whoever's at the house with them that, hey, look, we got a parade. We're right around the corner. We're all going to drive by. We're not going to blow our horns, but we've got signs hanging out our window. We want to show our love to whatever the person's name is. Yeah. And I would probably go that route rather than blow the horns, I think. And the only reason I say that is I look at things different. Since I'd never met people that had those issues, and I've never heard people talk about it as much as Michael and Wayward Wags and all these guys that've been talking about it. So it's really hit home.
In a way, you're right, Gary. I have PTSD. Certain things do trigger that. Maybe the horns would be bad. The signs and the support probably wouldn't. But the horns might be bad. Yeah. I think he's got something there. I have dealt with PTSD from childhood trauma, and for many years, and I pretty much got a good grip on it. I cope with my life much better these days. I don't have the same kinds of panic attacks, and the same things that used to trigger me don't seem to be as bad anymore. So the memories that are connected to her accident Yes, I don't think seeing a car is gonna affect her, but I do think the horns might be it's just because it would shock her, you know. So
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
yeah.
I think I agree with the horns, and if you're going to do a parade for a child, I think you should make it a parade. You should have balloons, you should have signs, and you should throw candy in the front yard.
And I think you should call the fire station and have the fire truck go through without the horn, with signs on their trucks, maybe. See if you can set that up. I think that would be really cool.
That's a good idea. And I know Jerry Holly had said a while back that they've been doing a lot of like drive-bys for birthday parties and stuff lately.
Yeah. Hey, Michael, you're not on the list for Tech Talk Tuesday.
What list?
The guide.
I used to be.
So I'm looking at it for Tuesday, and it don't start till 6.
Okay, Tim, we will see you later.
Well, the last list I got was May 9th, and I'm on that list.
Let me go back. This list was May 17th.
I didn't get one May 17th. I guess I got removed from the list.
Forgot to leave. I think they forgot and left you off. They got it starting at 6 for traveling down the banisters. I was looking. The reason I was looking is Jerry. I was going to see who was going on before Jerry or after, because Jerry wants somebody to fill his spot tonight.
That's kind of interesting. Not only did I not get the list, I was removed from the list. Is somebody trying to tell me something?
I want to say it was an oversight, but I don't know. I don't do the list. So,
well, since I was already on the list, somebody had to remove it from the list. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they don't recreate the list every time. I don't think.
RV Expeditions, Mari Carroll, USRV says, why do we honor people when they die instead of honoring people that are still living? That's right. That's right. We can do both, but the people that are living can appreciate the honor.
Nettie, you and Mel need to take that spot and do a live tonight. A pop-up live in the Jerry's place. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
But Jerry, don't worry about it. Even if nobody does it in that spot, I've got one tonight, so it would be better if somebody else done it. But
I could do a live tonight, probably.
So Jerry's spot is at 8 o'clock Eastern,
which is 5 o'clock my time. Yeah. I actually no. You know what? I can't. I forgot. I have a dentist appointment today at noon, and then I have to drive to Parker to get my mail. And I may just head up to Williams. It's too hot here. So I may just head back up. I might be on the road. I couldn't do it. Yeah.
All right, Michael, talk about
am I on the list for Sunday night still, Gary?
Yeah.
Okay, so they didn't remove me from that one.
I think they must have just got left off. Yeah, you're still on Sunday night. Because see, that would be the first one on Tuesday. That makes me wonder if that didn't because it would have been the first one. Because see, they traveling down the banisters is right after you, and RV. I don't know. And I've been missing RV traveling MIA researcher.
Yeah, like I said, I got the schedule from May 9th. That's the last one I got, so I wasn't sent another schedule. So
I can send you one.
The last schedule that I got was from Bob.
Yeah, the last one I got was from Susan, and it was May 9th. That was it.
Let me tell you, see what I can look at it if bear with me for a second.
For all
I sent that to the email I have. It may be Shelly's.
That's fine. For all the YouTubers out there, just remember, if somebody can't do a live, it's not a big deal, and there's no really overarching necessity to fill the spot. It's not primetime TV. We'll all be okay if you don't do a live stream,
Right.
and nobody else does one in its place. So
Yeah.
I know a lot of people get really nervous and for whatever reason about that. But if you can't do your live stream for whatever reason, it's okay. And nobody has, and we'll all survive. We'll miss you, and we'll see you next week. And so, and the same goes for people that fill those spots. Don't go out of your way to fill those spots. If you have the time, you want to fill it, fill it.
From what I see, the only thing I see is the first one is traveling down the banisters at 6 o'clock.
Yep. So, yeah, for whatever reason, I got removed from the list. Oh well, I'm still doing it at 5 o'clock Eastern on
So what's
Tuesday.
Tech Talk about tonight? Tech Talk University. Let me rephrase that.
We're going to do a couple of channel reviews.
I think we're going to call it TTU.
Yeah,
TTU.
we're going to do. Yeah, well, I don't want to get confused with Texas Tech because they've been bugging me for a long time. They want to come on board, and I've been pushing them off. So everybody wants to be a part of, of a live stream that gets 20 views.
Well, look around.
I don't do too much, get involved with too much with the technical stuff. I'm too simple, I think.
Yeah.
I try to listen to your streams when you do the technical stuff, Michael, but I can relate to some of it and not all of it. I have a hard time sticking around. I go in, listen for a few minutes, say hello, and do my likes and leave it running sometimes. But I don't know. Maybe
What
I'm
she's
not.
saying is she's
I'm
a
not very
fly-by-wire.
bright up here.
All right, Michael, what's Tech Talk about tonight?
Okay, we're going to do a couple of channel reviews. We're going to do. We're going to actually dissect a video. And what I mean by that is we're just going to go through it. It's a short video that I found on the interwebs, and we're going to tell you what's good about this video, what's bad about this video, like transitions, camera angles, lighting, all that stuff, just to kind of help you see, how to make a better video.
You were supposed to do that for me. I showed up and you did something completely different that
It's hard to criticize perfection, Boxman D.
That's right. I mean,
oh, come on.
I'm actually scared to criticize D. I don't want her mad at me.
You could do a personal review for me.
Oh, well, absolutely, we can do that. Yeah, I'll tell you what, we will do that, and we'll send you an email with that critique. That way, you can just kind of look at the email and go through it. If you have any questions, let us know, and we can fill in the blanks.
That would be cool. That I would appreciate it. I know I have a long ways to go. I really am not techie. I used to be, and I'm old. As you get old, your mind doesn't work the same way. I learned something, and if I don't do it 3 or 4 times, I forget how I did it.
Oh, I know. I get the same way sometimes too. So I totally with it.
So my videos are not edited very well. I don't understand the thumbnails. I kind of do, but not really. And I don't even know how to do a good introduction to my videos. So I don't get it. Something I'm missing a lot, I'm sure, but I just get on there and do it.
You know what? And that's the key. And that really is. And that's one of the things we try to stress when we do the Tuesday stuff is content is king. I mean, those 3 words are 100% true. If you have good content, people will find it regardless of what your thumbnails look like, regardless of what your transitions in your video look like, or your titles, or your your keywords. Good content will be found. It may take a little longer to find that good content,
right?
If you don't have all that stuff, but it will be found. People will find it and they'll share it out. They'll watch the whole video because it had good content. So good so for the people who get wrapped around, I've got, I'll spend, 20 hours making a thumbnail. No. You don't need to spend 20 hours making a thumbnail. You need to spend maybe 20 minutes making a thumbnail and take those 20 hours to make a good video.
Is a thumbnail just a picture?
Yeah.
Basically, with writing on it.
So when YouTube does the thumbnail for you, they just take a clip out of your video. Is that correct?
Right. They take 3 semi-random screenshots.
Right.
And it's what YouTube is suggesting to you is probably a good thumbnail for that video.
Right.
And mainly what YouTube looks for is faces. They want faces. They want expressions.
Right.
And, Happy Place Diaries, Jerry, I see him over here in the chat. Him and I have been in a training class this week, or for the past week, on making a YouTube channel better. And one of the things they talked about, and they agreed that they hate it, but it's the thing to do on YouTube now, and that's what they're calling the YouTube face. You see all those thumbnails of people going like this. The big over expressions.
Yeah.
That draws you in. If you're doing a search for something on YouTube, that catches your eye. Exactly. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
And subconsciously that catches your eye and draws you down to it, because you got the kind of the sense of movement and emotion. So you look at that first, even though it may be the 5th one on the list. If it's on the page you're looking at, your eyes are kind of drawn to it. I'm not going to do it because I think it's kind of hokey. But I'm not. For those who do it, I'm not. Discouraging them or making fun of them. I'm just saying for me, and that's like a lot of stuff with this. There's a lot of stuff out there that
this is my favorite thumbnail right here.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's my favorite thumbnail. It is really.
Yeah, with your hand up like that would actually be the best. Doing
I
that.
like it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Heck yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, that too. Even better.
So it's crazy. Here we are. I'm 68 years old. I kind of been on Facebook for 20 years. Okay. I never, ever, ever wanted to do selfies. I get so irritated with my nieces and nephews. I go on Facebook. They have a new selfie 5 times a day. So I never did the selfies. I don't like taking pictures of myself. I think I'm ugly. So, but I kind of have to do that with YouTube a little bit.
Yeah, you kind of do. But yeah, so to go back to answer your question, Gary, we're going to talk about channel reviews. We're going to do a couple of channel reviews in the beginning and towards the end, and maybe in the middle. So it's not going to be a whole show of channel reviews. We're only going to do a few. Yeah. So get there early and get in line. And because we are having it, despite what the schedule says.
Yeah.
And the thumbnail's up. It's posted.
If I'm not on the road, I'll be there watching. If I'm not on the road,
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
and
we really like doing live streams, but we can't do a schedule because things change too much in our lives right now. Yeah. That's why we do a 7 o'clock in the morning, because 7 o'clock in the morning is 8 o'clock in the afternoon in the Philippines, and that's half of our subscribers.
James, you're right. Sometimes it's hard to do a schedule. Sometimes it's easier to look at the schedule, make sure nobody else is on, and just go on.
I know, and sometimes we feel bad because we just go on. My wife's like, "Hey, I want to go live because we got something to talk about or something," and it's like, "Well, there's other people online." She goes, "Well, this is kind of like I'm showing my mom and my Filipino friends the Philippine foods or something." It's like, and I'm like, okay, well, I hope nobody gets mad at me that we're just like going on live,
I don't think you have to worry about that, especially right now with all you're going through. However, this community is kind of built on respect for each other. So this community of the group that we have, that Blue Wave established, we try to respect other people's schedule, okay? But at the same time, there's tons of hours every day where there are no live streams going on. So
Yeah.
I think it would be respectful to try and do a live stream when nobody is really scheduled. But at the same time, there's no real rules. I mean,
You're exactly right, Dee. You're exactly right, and we tell people that all the time. I know Bob has said that himself. I've heard him say that too. But I kind of caveat that on the two. Go live when you want to go live, and if
Right.
somebody else, and especially if you have something that you want to say, like you were just talking about, James.
Right.
But if you know somebody else is live and you're just going live because you want to, like, hey, how everybody's doing, that's kind of rude. You know what I'm saying? But if you've got something that you really want to share with the community, or something you know, or you just need people around you for whatever reason, you know, at that time, then you go live no matter who else is live or how many's live. Now, what I always tell people, and it kind of goes what Dee just said, you do you go live when you want to go live, but be smart about it. If you're going to go live against, you know, endless RVing, don't expect a lot of people to show up.
Right.
So if you're going live because you want a lot of interaction and you want a lot of watch hours because you're trying to get your 4,000, because you know we're all not in the rolling in the money like D is right now.
Yeah, right. 50 cents a day.
See,
YouTube pays nothing really. About
after a few days, you'll be able to buy you a soda. So
I know, but you know, on top of that, here's the thing. You have a special audience, James. You have the Filipino community, okay? So maybe somebody else that's on the live stream, maybe the people from this community won't have to choose between you and somebody else. Your friends and family will come to your streams.
Yeah.
So that's important. You have your own following. So it's true. Let's try to be respectful for others. But if you have a whole community of people that want to watch your videos, do what you feel is best. That's all. Nobody can tell you what to do.
And because of what's going on with you guys right now, I'll tell you this. If there's, let's use today as an example. Let's pretend I was on the schedule for today.
Yeah.
Let's just pretend.
Okay.
Because obviously I'm not, even though I am.
But you are.
Yeah. But okay. So, you know, you and Millie have something you need to share. You know, something that happened. Great. Hopefully, because that's all we're going to hear is great news from you guys.
Yeah.
Going forward. And I'm going to be live. I'm telling you right now, if you don't have my number, and I think you do, but if you don't, go into my live stream if I'm live and just say, hey, we've got some news. We want to go live. I'll cancel my live right there and I'll send everybody your way.
Yeah. Or
I think most people would do the exact same. Or I'd bring you. I wouldn't bring you up on my live stream to say it, because I want that, because that's your news and I want you to share it and I want you to get that watch time, unless you wanted to come up on my live. You know, whatever you want to do. Because and that's not just for you specifically, that's for anybody.
Right.
And that's happened before. I mean, I've seen that happen before. I haven't done it, but I've seen that happen before, where somebody says, we've got some big news we want to share. And the host said, okay, you can either come up, or, you know, we'll jump over to your channel if you want to keep the news on your channel.
Right.
And, you know, I'm perfectly cool with that. And honestly, if there's anybody out there that's not perfectly cool with that, I wouldn't want to be in their live streams anyway.
Yeah. It's just, you know, sometimes we'll get like something that will happen, and like my wife's family from the Philippines or something is like, hey, can you get on live and we'll talk to you or whatever. And it's like, oh man, like Blue Wave's going online. I'm like, I don't want them to think I'm trying to disrespect anybody by doing that. And it's like, we're not trying to disrespect them. We're just talking to 3 different people on live, you know?
Then we just have to choose who we're going to watch. That's all. It's not, there's thousands of live streams going on all at the same time. The only difference between this community is we kind of have a schedule, but at the same time, like we said, there are no real rules. YouTube doesn't tell us when we can or cannot put it.
Yeah, I just don't want anybody anybody.
If I have to choose between two live streams, I decide which one is most important to me at that moment. And maybe I'll go back and forth. I shouldn't do that, but I do sometimes.
We all do.
You know?
Yeah.
So, whatever you have to do, like I said, what's going on in your life right now, James, is very important. And we do want to hear about it. So like Michael said, get a hold of him. If he's running a stream and you get news from the hospital, tell him, hey, I need to tell people this, and go from there.
Yep. I just remember we did that once. We were live and Jerry Holly went live. This is about a month or so ago when Diane was in the hospital back then. And somebody brought it in to the chat, Jerry Holly's live. And so I said, all right, we're done here. Everybody go there.
Right.
And let's see what's going on.
That's exactly.
No hesitation, no qualms, obviously no bitterness. I mean, my God, if you make me get bitter about a live stream, I mean, come on. Seriously.
If somebody came onto my live stream and said they have something really important, I would tell them, go to their channel. I would do that. Happily. Absolutely. Nothing I'm doing is that important that could override somebody else's emergency or necessary stuff.
Yeah. Right. And you don't need to ask anybody. And again, this is for everybody. You don't need to ask anybody's permission to go live at any time of day.
No.
For any length of time. If you want to go live right now, it'd be kind of rude, in my opinion, if you're sitting in this chat with us right now and you wanted to go live right now. That'd be kind of rude against Gary. But, I mean, if that's what you want to do, then do.
A lot of people are rude to me. I'm used to it. I have thick skin. I'm short, born with one ear, and can't hear good. And I let my son buzz my hair off, and I shave my beard for all of my friends. I'm a little weird. People rude to me all the time.
But you still have your eyebrows at least. So at least you got that going for you.
Yep. And I don't know. There may be people in this chat that has enough money to get me to shave my eyebrows, but it would hurt their bank account.
Yeah. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of zeros on that number to get me to shave.
I'm just going to say there's going to be a lot of vacations involved before I shave my. I will not be doing it for somebody else. It'll be for Gary and Tammy.
So what is this on the screen here, Gary?
That's my thumbnail I just made on Canva. I was going to show y'all. That's for tonight's live.
Oh, cool.
Okay, I'll go ahead and put on my professor hat real quick. I think once you put this down to thumbnail size, you're not even going to be able to read pop-up channel raids.
Yeah, I might not. I just threw that in there.
And the word live is probably going to be hard to read as well.
I thought about that.
It's always best to get a contrasting color outline on your letters, because it helps it stand out more regardless of what the background is behind it.
Hey, put my logo up there. Hang on.
Yeah, you don't have Dee's logo up there, so
put my logo.
You really screwed the pooch right there, just in general.
The logo.
I don't know how to get the logo up there.
Just put me in the main page right now.
Okay, hang on. Let me
wait a minute. I thought you weren't going to do a live, Dee.
I'm not.
Oh, we're just putting your picture there.
I want the little logo in the center of the panel.
You might be able to pull that off for channel. Gary.
I don't know how to pull it off.
Just put everybody's else on the side. I'll be.
Oh, I got you.
There we go.
Now do I'll screenshot it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
That's enough.
Don't talk. Go back, D. Put it back up there and don't talk.
Yeah, don't talk, D. Don't talk.
It.
Honestly, everybody should have Dee's logo on their thumbnails for their videos. I think.
Right, you can talk.
Okay.
What it is when you talk, it moves.
The
And so they were,
Northwoods RV life. Corey is the one. He also did my banner on my channel.
Cool.
So now that's what I have my sticker. That's what you could have put up there, Gary. You have the sticker.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he got the sticker.
I got some Box Van D swag going on here.
I'm gonna get 3-inch
Merchandise.
little dinky tiny pixie 2-inch.
It gets bigger.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
It's so big you can't even see it.
I love that logo. I thought he did such a good job. If anybody needs a good logo, Corey is the go-to man because he really seems to know what he's doing. He fixed my channel banner up so nice, really nice.
yeah. Corey and Harold at One Strange Adventure are both great when it comes to making artwork like that. I guess the best way to put it. Hey, Northwoods RV Life just says Sticker Mule is back to producing stickers today. Real quick, since Corey just mentioned that about Sticker Mule, if you're using, well, even if you don't use Sticker Mule, if you have a Twitter account, go follow Sticker Mule and retweet everything. They're giving away $500 to.
I know. I don't know how to do that. I have a Twitter account. I don't understand how to do that.
All right, now what are we doing?
And I got those stickers from Sticker Mule a couple weeks ago. I have new ones coming, bigger ones from Sticker Mule. They shipped them today. So when they're
That's the new thumbnail for the morning coffee talk.
I like that one. I like that one, Gary.
What about that, Michael? Better?
Well, is there somebody else you could put in that picture?
Well, I know. What's the best picture to put on there? It actually stands out pretty good when you pull it up on a page.
I would like a brighter daydream. The part that says daydream is not red. The red doesn't come out bold enough. Maybe all caps or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing with the daydream logo is that's our color, and it's hard to put a background behind it.
Yeah, if there's a way you could like put even like a white line around the letters to make it pop more. A shadow behind it. Yeah.
Yeah. And do it in bold. Maybe it is bold. I don't know.
Yeah. Or just somehow put a different background behind your logo altogether, so it's a different color.
Yeah, I've been playing with that. I want to do the radio sort of. That's my theme that I want to go with. I've been trying to come up with what would be. I was going to do the safari, like Tiki Hut with me on the radio, like with the headphones on. But I thought that would make it look too much like I was more into travel and not into everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wanted to be more open.
Well, Gary,
I like the radio DJ look.
Gary, you should have a little Bible up in the top left corner because you're also a spiritual man.
Yeah.
Yep. The one thing that I noticed doing, of course, I haven't done thumbnails for a week now because I'm on the phone, but the one thing that I noticed on my thumbnails as I was doing them, each time I would go back, especially on the phone, I would notice that my fonts just need to be bigger. Every time that I would look at that thumbnail, the lettering was just too small, especially on a phone.
Yeah, and that's a big thing too. So Gary, do you want me to answer your question that you asked me about the fundraising thing? Because we
got off of that.
We went way squirrel.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well,
that was my fault.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Look, listen here. I'm going to fix this problem right here. Okay, we don't have any more problems.
Well, I think you're going to have a big problem, Gary. I got nothing to do with that, D. I had nothing to do with that. You know I love you. That's 100% Gary.
Oops.
We do this all the time.
Ugliness
on
of
the
Gary
late
is
night
starting to
party.
come out now.
Yeah. All right, Mike. The floor is yours. D, be quiet.
You're a brave man, Gary. That's all I gotta say. No, so for those of you who missed Happy Place Diaries live stream last night, we've been teasing this whole thing, and we're still kind of teasing it right now about this fundraiser we're going to have for a small local veterans charity. We had a hiccup that we announced last night, which was the charity we were originally going to raise the money for actually folded due to all the stuff going on in the world right now. You know, charities rely on not just individual donors, but they rely on sponsors, and they rely on fundraising events and things like that. And in this particular charity, they got most of their money from like golf tournaments, 5K runs, things like that. Well, guess what's not happening? Golf tournaments, 5K runs, motorcycle rallies, and all this other stuff that are typically raised a lot of money for all sorts of charities. They're not happening. So a lot of small local charities, not just veteran related, but just any small local charity, they're suffering, they're folding, so there's individuals during this time that are suffering because they've lost their jobs and they can't go back to work because wherever they're at still locked down, and you've got people who are struggling because the actual disease did affect them. And you've got businesses that have gone under. So, and you've got families that have gone under. When I say gone under, I mean like declared bankruptcy, things like that. And unfortunately, you've also have some families that have probably pulled apart because being stuck in a room together was a little too much and brought up, whatever. But let's just say it's been a struggle for everybody on a lot of different levels. So we found another charity, which we're going to reveal in a couple of weeks, and similar themed charity as well. And so we're very excited about this particular charity because they're actually a little bit younger of a charity. They've been around for, I think, 6, 7, 8 years. So they're not brand new. They've been around long enough to have a track record, and it's a good one. And so we're very excited about that. We're very excited about the other 18 channels who came on board as a sponsor, if you will. So there's 21 total channels involved. We're going to be selling, and all that we're doing is we're going to be selling a T-shirt, and there's a couple of options: long sleeve, short sleeve T-shirt, and a hoodie. These are the 3 options. You can buy as many as you want. As often as you want. So just like they do in Chicago when it comes time to vote, come early, come often,
Non-union members get 1 vote. Union members get 2.
Exactly.
Oh, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry.
Imagine your Odyssey is in the chat. Hello.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Mike.
So we've got that. Also, when you go to order your shirts, there's going to be a time window for that, and we're going to announce all the details later. There's going to be a time window for the shirt to order them, and then when you do, and even if you don't want to order a shirt but you still want to help, you can still go to that exact same link and just donate money. And if you order a shirt, you can actually donate more money on top of that too. So you can donate as much as you want. Somebody out there wants to donate 3,000 or 4,000. It's fine. We don't mind. We have decided to set no limits on how much money somebody can donate to this charity. I'm curious,
Michael.
Yeah.
Why don't we use GoFundMe for these kinds of things?
You can, and really quick, a month or so ago, Jerry Holly was actually asking about GoFundMe. If anybody had any experience with GoFundMe, the problem with GoFundMe is they take a percentage.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, and so we could do that, obviously, but like with Jerry and and everybody else, we've just by sending money straight to PayPal, they get 100%. Now,
Okay.
the downside.
The reason I asked it because GoFundMe goes viral.
Yes, that's the downside of not using GoFundMe.
Yeah, GoFundMe. I do have experience with GoFundMe. When I was going through my most financially traumatic and physical problems in my life, I set up a GoFundMe account. Okay, and because of the cheap RV living and a few others, it went viral. Truthfully, I got everything I asked for, the goal. I met my goal for my medical needs and transportation within the first week. And I'm talking $10,000 in a week. It went viral. That's the only reason I'm saying this. I don't need to everybody to know I got all that money. I spend it wisely. I bought my truck that I live in and paid my medical bills. But the truth is, the matter is they take a very small percentage, like 3% or something like that. And so it's really a good thing. I know all the charities can gather money. And if you have enough ones going with you, you could do it just as well. Only reason I said GoFundMe, I suggested it on Jerry Hawley thing too, but they decided not to do it. But the only reason I suggested it is nobody has to manage it. They manage all of it. It goes directly to the person that it's for. So anyhow, if you want to know more about that, feel free to call me. I can tell you more about that.
And you're right. And I talked with Jerry about the GoFundMe thing too. But we decided, as far as what we're doing to raise money for a small veterans charity, is we wanted to make it a fundraising event. Sell the T-shirts and give as much of the money back, which is all of it, from a profit perspective, to the charity. So 3%.
Right.
I mean, yeah, we could probably do more with a GoFundMe, and I highly recommend GoFundMe for people who like you said, in the situation you were in, because GoFundMes have a life outside of your community.
Right.
And that's the biggest thing of GoFundMe, because people look at a GoFundMe page, first of all, and I think, okay, well, that's a kind of a reputable organization because you see them all the time, you see them around.
Right.
And then it makes it very, and this is what I told Jerry when we talked about it. It's very easy to share. You can put your story on that GoFundMe page about why you need the money or why you're asking for the money. You can put that story there, and you hit share to social media, and then everybody else can share it on their Facebook or their Instagram or their Twitter or whatever, and they can all see that story. So it's
it can be spammy. You have to be careful with it. It can be spammy. So yes, but you're right. I do see that the contributor to charities will get something too.
Yeah, a lot of the GoFundMe too is set up for personal fundraising.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
check that out.
Oh, that's nice.
That's a new Northwoods RV channel overhaul for burning up the roads.
Hey Gary.
Yeah.
My phone's gone dead here. I just wanted to thank you for having me up. I'm gonna hop down and run upstairs and plug the phone in here. I'll be right back.
All right.
See you in a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what the difference. I love those mountains. Yep.
It's pretty.
Yeah. The only thing when I'm looking at this and I see this, we've talked about this on my show before, is under the word subscribe. That's where you should have your social media links, if you have them, to other channels, your Facebooks, your Instagrams, and all that stuff. And you can go into the about section of your page to add those links in. And you got to be careful when you do have something like this big subscribe here, because if you're put this banner anywhere else, because I've seen people put this like on Facebook, put their banner on Facebook, and there's nowhere to subscribe. So there's to subscribe, people are just kind of clicking on a dead image. You know what I mean? So it's just something. It's just something to think about how you use it. Not saying it's wrong here, but if you use that same image somewhere else, it will be wrong. But that looks great. I love it. I love the mountains. That's awesome.
And I love how they put the round logo in the center. Not in the center, but not on the side.
Yeah.
Having things not centered is awesome.
Yep.
I mean, even turning the logo.
It drives Michael a little. He's a little OCD about that.
No. Because if he'd have put, because I know Corey did this. If he'd have put the logo in the middle and didn't have it tilted, it would just be a logo in the middle. But now that it's off to the side a little bit and tilted,
right,
it draws your attention. And
exactly.
And that's what you want. It pops. So it pulls you in. So just and how hard was that to just rotate the image a little bit and move it? Just that little tiny thing really changed this from being that's kind of nice to a wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it got my attention quick.
Yeah, exactly. And when you're doing your thumbnails or your backgrounds yourself, and you're trying to do them yourself, those are the things you want to look for. Is you don't want it to look like a letter, like you're typing a letter, everything straight across, boom, 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 boom. You got to have something to kind of conveys, whatever that word means, conveys motion. And that's what gets people, interested. And so, yeah, it's cool. And, we talked about that a few weeks ago on my channel too. Corey does a great job. I keep telling him I want him to come up on my show, and then I keep forgetting to send him the link. So maybe I'll remember it. Maybe I'll remember it today, Corey, if you got time at 5 o'clock Eastern, buddy. And I apologize because I am horrible. And if I ever promise somebody to do something and I don't do it, don't take offense. Remind me, because I probably forgot. Because like I've said before, I mean, I've set up a Patreon and a PayPal, and I rarely talk about it because I forget.
Okay, this is a reminder. Don't forget to do a personal review of my channel.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Actually, when I told Shelly last night what we were going to be doing on the show, she said, "Isn't that what you promised Box Fan D you were going to do?" And I was like, "Oh, seriously?" But so she really did. I was like,
Shelly.
That's
so at least Shelly remembered. She didn't remind me either, and she knows better. So, yeah.
That's the Facebook one. See, I can't do a YouTube one because Canva don't have a YouTube template. And that's a Facebook template on Canva.
They don't? I mean, I know they have templates for thumbnails.
They have thumbnails and YouTube artwork, but they don't have a fixed template for a banner, right?
Oh, that's stupid.
That's what I thought.
So
That was the Facebook one. That's what the sort of the theme that I want Daydream to be. I want to be able to swap those pictures out occasionally. Like if I'm in Africa, say for this month, I want to be able to maybe swap them out and put an elephant picture or a giraffe. And that's the only thing I want to be able to rotate in and out is my pictures.
Yeah.
But I love the rest of it because I just love the radio produced, look.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
I
look like a producer.
I like it, but I think I think it might be better if it was on a lighter background.
Yeah, I think so.
So it popped more.
Yeah.
Yeah, or do something with my Daydream logo.
Well, I don't know. The Daydream logo's okay. I think Michael hit it on the head. The background is too dark.
On the Daydream side, yeah.
No, the whole screen. The background is too dark.
I mean, you can't see your face either.
Everything else will pop if it's a lighter background. Everything else will pop. Everything. Yeah. That's my opinion. Not that I'm much on techie stuff, but that's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
What I would do is this background color you got on your icon here, this orangey yellow color.
Yeah.
Use that as the background of this banner.
Mm-hmm.
Because
So
then
y'all
you got
saying to keep the whole background picture, just the black part that borders, change
Right.
yeah,
that.
and see how that looks because
Yes.
that color is your brand. That's part of your
Yeah.
branding.
Yeah.
And you put that color in front of, put that color behind, the black speakers, the black, the dark
Right.
microphone. They're going to pop right out.
Right. Exactly.
You can use video on the Facebook business page. All right, cool. So that was just something I've been playing with the last day or two. I just trying to come up with our new, not new, we really ain't come up with anything. I was first going to do with the sunset because I like that. And then I thought, well, I integrate too much of that. That puts me too one-sided. I really don't want to be. I want to be like, you don't go to a radio station and expect to hear the same thing every day. That's what I want to be. I want you to come here not knowing. No, I don't have a green screen, Northwoods RV Life.
I have one. I can't get it to work right in this truck. It's such a small space. The window and the door is in the way. I can't seem to get the lighting right unless I black out the room and just do some direct lighting. I don't know. I got it to work one day. And other than that, I can't get it to work. I get all these little pixely stuff through it.
Yeah, I'm not a green screen fan myself. I'm not opposed to it at all. It's just I'm too lazy. I'm just being honest.
My background sucks.
Yeah, I can change my background because I got nails on the wall here. I can just pull that picture up, put another picture down.
That's
there
true.
You go.
That's true. Well, I did paint my wall. It's better.
There you go.
The blue is better than the white was.
You got a blue screen.
Almost. Yeah.
Well, guys, I got some work I need to do.
Yeah,
I gotta get ready to go to the dentist.
I'd rather be working.
I know. So would I. So would I.
No doubt. I hate the dentist.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna leave too. I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you for having me up here.
Well, thanks for coming.
Yeah, nice to talk to you, Michael.
Yeah, we don't talk anymore, do you?
Let me know, and I appreciate it. Don't waste a lot of time. Just I appreciate it. Whatever you can.
No problem.
Okay, thanks. And everybody in the chat, thank you guys for being here. We need to be more aware of the people in the chat because every live stream I go to, I notice the chat gets ignored a lot. I'm sorry, but at least have your moderators saying something to these people that comment or say things. So that's my opinion.
Yeah.
Because these people are what keep our live streams going. Hello.
Yeah, I think you just gave me a good idea for another class, but I hate telling ideas for my classes because they seem to appear in other places before I can do them. Whenever I announce them out loud,
you don't have to tell them. You don't have to tell them. People already know. They read your mind.
My idea.
Yeah. Oh, trust me. I'll give you more credit. No. I'll give you all the credit. Don't worry about that.
No.
I've got something I'd never heard of before last night. Shelley was talking to another YouTube channel on the phone, and that person said, "Tell Michael to do this because I don't have time to do it myself." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to say who gave me the idea as soon as I figured out what it is they want me to look at and do because." It's something I haven't seen before.
Well, here's a suggestion. Okay, here's a suggestion. We have private chat in StreamYard.
Nobody uses
it. If one of us notices something that needs to be said, we should say it in our private chat so you guys will see it. Every now and then check the private chat. You know, that's my
That's a great idea, and I'll take it one step further. If you have a moderator or two down, because I think all you have to do is be down here in the green room below.
yeah.
If you're in that green room, you can be part of the private chat, I
Right.
think. So if you just have a moderator that you never bring up on the screen, they can still private chat you.
Good, very good idea. Very good idea.
Sort of like having an in-house producer.
That's
Exactly.
why I always have Blue Wave
Great minds.
in the
Great minds
basement.
right there.
On every one of my live streams. You know, I bring Bob up sometimes, but he's always sitting down there in the basement. He moderates for me and make sure that things get done. Yeah, if he does this, let me know. He needs to come up and tell me something. So that's a cool idea, Michael. Having somebody, a moderator, down in the basement to take care of those things that you can't do it. You cannot always catch everything in the chat. Also, it rolls so fast sometimes you can't see it anyhow. So that's a really good idea.
Yeah, I am all about that. That's an awesome idea.
Yeah. So, okay, those are some things we need to work on, right?
Well, I think you need to work on reading your own private chat too.
I do. I try.
Well, because look at the private chat.
All right, I'm going to look right now. What is it? Oh, you guys. I'm sorry. I don't, you know what's funny? I love nice comments. I don't always know how to respond to them. So thank you guys. You're sweet. I love you. I love this community. I love these people. I've made, gosh, so many friends. Thank you all. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm done. Goodbye.
You're gonna make Gary cry.
I know. I'm gonna cry too. Goodbye.
But absolutely. Oh, wow, she was on by. But absolutely, that's a great idea that Dee just had. If you do live streams, have a moderator or two hanging out in the green room below on standby so they can private chat you. And just kind of keep looking at that private chat every now and then. That's awesome. I never even considered that idea.
I didn't know. So that way we can have a producer in below and we can have the live chat brought up on our phone or on another screen and the private chat brought up on the main screen.
Well, you don't really need to. You just kind of look over because I'm looking at StreamYard now on live comments. And as soon as somebody puts something in private chat, it pops up with a number beside it. So
but I don't pay no attention. I have got off chat before and have 3 private chats and never looked at them. Never knew they were there.
That's happened to me before too. I guess it has to be a habit you get in, I guess.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks, Michael, for coming up.
Man, no problem.
I'm glad you got in your everything you need to say. And don't forget Tech Talk Tuesday, 5 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah, I emailed Bob already to see if I can. Hopefully, put me back on the schedule
on the OERA network.
Yeah, remember, fully accredited university, free tuition.
Yeah, TT University.
Yeah,
Tech Talk University. Yeah, they were going to do some football until the football players started demanding pay, and Michael didn't want to take a cut in pay to pay the football players. So
yeah, I can't afford the rates that Alabama pays their players. So
yeah, and 2, he had to pay to be what was it, certified? Bob's Adventure. They don't do that stuff for free.
Yeah, the accreditation process from Bob's Adventures accreditation service was pretty brutal. I mean, financially and just all the paperwork he required. So yeah.
So be looking for a Daydream building on campus. So we're thinking about making a substantial donation to get our name put on one of the buildings. I want to be the mess hall. So it will be the Daydream building. So We could call it the radar building. That'd be the radio room, though. Radio communications building.
Well, the what is it? The communications. Yeah, just the communications building. That's
We
good.
could get Northwoods. He's real good with that. Whatever, making all those graphics. We could get him to do a TTU campus for your banner, and we could have a daydream building in the center of the campus. The tallest building, and then we could have. I don't know. We could have the radar communication center. I don't know what Waver Wag building or the Michael Our Epic RV Adventure building would look like.
Well, Dustin is the dean of the academic. I'm sorry, the dean of graphic arts department. So we can make you the dean of the communications department.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Depending on how much money you donate. I mean,
Nettie's telling me to get to work, and she's at work on my live stream. Oh, yeah. I know what I was going to say a while ago. I get a lot of slack sometimes because I have 10 moderators on my channel. Did y'all notice how many was here today? That's why I have 10, because all my people work. And so it's hard to keep 2 or 3 here per channel. Nettie has basically done the moderating by herself today, and she's at work.
You can handle it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Corey, if you're still in here, I just sent you an email.
Oh, Corey?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I got to go to work. Miss Tammy is going to hang me. Actually, I'm going to eat lunch, and then I'm going to go to work.
There you go. Priority.
So, do what now?
It's just some potted meat and crackers.
Potted meat and crackers. That's a possibility. I have some of that maple syrup potted meat that sweet baby Roy was talking about. That's who it was that was telling me about that. And I have got my chat all messed up.
Oh, speaking of sweet baby Roy, he's the first person that's been expelled from Tech Talk University.
Really?
Yeah.
That does not surprise me.
We had him on double secret probation, and it didn't work. So we finally just had to expel him. He'll probably show up anyway. Because we didn't ban him. We just expelled him.
You expelled him? So
but if he shows up for class, he's not getting credit for the class. But
oh. Wow. Well, so what's he going to have to do to get out of that?
I don't know. What can he do?
I don't know. I mean, it wasn't like he plagiarized something.
No, because he didn't do anything to plagiarize. So you got to do something to be able to plagiarize.
It's sort of like the good conduct medal.
Yeah, something like that.
You got to do something terribly wrong to not get it. Like you got to spill ice cream on a major or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, Lordy. All right, guys. It's been good. Thanks, Michael. And y'all keep us posted. I don't even think I said much to Jury. Jury was in here today. I lost track. I wasn't used to seeing him. I lost him in the chat. I think I forgot to even acknowledge him. He was looking for somebody to do his show, and I think I got right off onto something else. Now, but if I see a squirrel, it's over. I'm just going to, no offense to anybody, but all right. If y'all have any updates on Miss Diana, let me know. Love you guys.
Yep. See ya.